never lied where I came from. Texas had its place for me to find a home deep in my soul. I must know the world as a whole.
My name's Andy Sydow, and this is Every Little Thing About Love. Will you show me every little thing about love? And take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. I've been all the things that go betweens with empty means before. I've been flying high till a girl decides she needs a little more. You don't seem that way, my dear. My dear, you don't seem that way, my dear. Let's take a risk, take a holiday from our fears, my dear. Will you show me every little thing about love? And take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. If I was insincere, another beer would take me through the night. Here with you, I look forward to the crow that brings the light. You got everything I need, you got everything I need. Pull my heart from my sleeve, make me believe you got everything I need. Will you show me every little thing about love? And take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. Will you show me every little thing about love? And take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love. Will you show me every little thing about love? And take me somewhere I don't know a thing about love.
Hi, this is Creative's Cornerstone, and I'm Carol Coburn, your host, where this week my guest is Andy Sydow. Andy, welcome to the set. We're so happy to have you.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And what a squeeze-in this was for you. Oh my gosh. Busy. You were just at the Southwest Alliance.
Southwest Regional Folk Alliance.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's a mouthful. It is. How fun. Everybody goes there and plays there, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a wonderful community. It's like a subset of Folk Alliance, the international.
Yeah.
The bigger thing. This is the Southwest region, and so I got to do an official showcase, and there's festivals there and stuff that watch you and peers, and then there's the late night showcases, which are a ton of fun.
Oh my gosh, are those the ones that are in the rooms?
They're in hotel rooms until like 3 a.m, and then people stay up in the hallway and jam until the sun comes up sometimes. And it's a ton of fun. You got to know when you need to go to sleep because there's 3 nights of it. But
wow, next year, in writing in video, I am going to be there next year because that is a party I hate missing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It really is. Oh my gosh. The one I go to all the time is the Dripping Springs Dripping Springs Songwriters Festival.
Yes.
Just because it's like a homecoming of everybody, and it's just really great to hug necks that you haven't seen in a while.
Yes, that's a wonderful festival.
It is very intimate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, as intimate as you can be on the streets of Dripping Springs and in the venues, and not like a listening room, but everybody's definitely there for the same reason.
And the town comes out.
They
It's
show
always
up.
every set's well populated.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's awesome. So is that what brought you into the Austin area this weekend?
Well, I'm actually not doing the festival this year. That's
okay.
in October.
Well, no, I'm talking about what we just went through here this weekend.
Oh, Southwest
Yeah,
Regional Folk Alliance.
yeah.
Yes, that's what brought me in town, was to do my. I had an official showcase, and then I also host a podcast called Middle Class Rockstar, and I did a panel on how to podcast, and then I did a live interview with Bob Livingston.
Get out.
For the podcast, yeah.
How fun. So how long have you been doing this podcast?
I started in August of 2018.
So you've been at it for a while. And
Yeah.
where do you usually record your podcast?
Well, I'm usually in my studio in Nashville, and when people are in town, they'll come to me. But a lot of times we do it online, and through Riverside. It's an app where you can shoot podcasts and it
So you have a
creates stuff.
studio in Nashville that you
Yeah.
podcast from. Very good. And 2018, wow.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been the entire time. I do seasons and take little breaks because life.
It's okay. It's allowed. Yeah. It's okay. That's one of the beautiful things of doing your own thing.
Yep, absolutely.
Is your own schedule.
My schedule.
Very awesome. And so you invite people into your studio and you just talk about.
Yeah, it's mostly other musicians, sometimes people in the industry. We just talk about life and music. I try to make it appealing to the music enthusiast, not just the musician.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we just talk about life and music, and sometimes I'll have an industry person on or a business person on, such as I might have a music CPA on during tax season or something
because it's helpful and
it's
informative.
helpful. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's talk about your music. Now, you do this podcast. Do you do your music full time?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And you're centered out of Nashville.
Centered out of Nashville, originally from Denver, but in Nashville now.
Okay. Did you have any kind of residency happening here in Austin? Because you are so well known and favored here.
Well, I don't. I just
crazy.
make my way through when I can.
Awesome.
So that's good to hear.
That's so cool. Yes. All right. And tell me about your music. How long have you been at it? What is it that you do, Andy?
Well, I am a piano player and a guitar player, singer songwriter, and it's folk, Americana, roots music, a little pop, a little rock and roll.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah, and sometimes I play solo, just as Andy Sydow, and sometimes I've got the full band, Andy Sydow in the minor league. And then I do a show too with a string quartet and a French horn.
Get out.
I arranged some of my songs, and so if I'll go to a town and use local musicians and play the set that way.
Get out. Oh, that's got to be,
It's a ton
There's
of fun.
nothing, I think horns are very sexy. I think that it's such a good.
They are.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, yeah. I mean, they put you on the tracks of that ride that you're going on, Very cool. Now, do you have music out there published? And if so, do people get it through your website?
Yes, I've got vinyl and CD on my website.
Okay, cool.
Yep, and just andysydow.com. And then I've got, a bunch of stuff on streaming platforms and stuff,
Right.
of course, too.
Yeah, but we can find out all things there at your website, I'm sure.
Yep.
And is there any specific genre? I mean, you just mentioned that you play different facets. I mean, that you play with, your band, you play solo. What about your CD that's on there? What is that?
Well, I've got quite a few of them, but
Okay,
the
hello.
most recent one is called Night Skin, and it was produced by Anders Osborne, who's one of my favorite artists and was growing up too. And that is a band, but
Okay.
I would say it's very folky. We've got some rock and roll going on too, but it's
Very nice.
It
Okay,
is a
and
full
that's your
band.
latest one. Very cool. I was just trying to figure out where to tip my toes into when I start collecting your
Yes.
music.
Night Skin is a good place to start, and there's an orchestra record out too called Measure One.
Oh, very.
And that's me doing my songs, but with the quartet and French horn.
Wow. Okay. That sounds awesome. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since, I don't know, my senior year of high school, just going out and playing wherever I can.
Yeah.
and gradually grown it, I guess.
Well, you know, we all have the creative spark inside of us, and however it manifests and however it comes out. But you know, to make that commitment and begin chasing your passion and letting that, you know, basically consume you, you know, be your
Yeah.
livelihood in your business. That's a big decision. And you think you did that maybe in high school or right outside of high school, or
Yeah, the decision to make that my
to make this your life?
thing. Yeah. Yes, I think it was maybe my junior or senior year. We had like a poetry unit in English class or something, and I thought this would be a really cool career thing to get into.
Sure.
In terms of just wanting to be a musician, that happened much earlier. My dad used to take me to this radio show called E-Town on Sunday nights at the Boulder Theater.
Fun.
And when I was 10, we went to see Buddy Guy on E-Town. And I was, 10, I just said, I guess. I was 10 years old, sitting in the front row. And he came out in his polka-dotted Stratocaster. And he saw me and he handed me his pick and let me play.
Get out.
Yes.
Yeah, that may have made an impact.
And of course, I didn't know how to play at this point.
Sure.
But I sounded great. I think years later, it was because he was in an open tuning. And, you know,
okay,
and his
yeah.
band is awesome. So I could just go like this and it worked.
Oh my God, that is so awesome. What a fun experience.
Yes.
For being that young, I can see where that would really influence you.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in a musical household?
Yeah, my mom played piano, my dad played guitar, and he plays piano some now too.
So you grew up with music in your house. It just fed your soul.
Yep.
That is sweet. And you mentioned Colorado. And that's been a growing music hub. I mean, it's been a slow crawl, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent several years out there, and I mean, it's a slow crawl, but it's a nice. They're getting some really good venues, some good places.
They do, yeah. Denver's an interesting market, and that's where I've been based most of my career. I just moved to Nashville a few years ago. It is kind of an island for touring artists.
Really? Yeah,
because
it is.
in any direction, it's a full day's drive to start a tour. But we have a really nice little tight-knit community in Denver, and it's a nice place for the music fan because it's sort of the gateway for bands going west or going east. You got to go through Denver. So we get a lot of great music stopping by too.
I remember as I came up from Colorado Springs, so it was about an hour and a half's drive.
Yeah.
And I just remember the haze, man. I just remember as you crest and you come in, it's like, there's the haze, there's Denver. Very fun. And then you made your way to Nashville. What sparked that? What was that decision to, you know, in all the places, because there are a lot of places that are growing in music.
Yeah.
And Nashville is quite a bit different than Austin. Sometimes people think, oh, there's a rustling there, but there's not. It's really different. The recording artists and the venues in Nashville, it's very different than, as they say here, Austin live capital, music capital. So tell me about your decision to go to Nashville and getting there.
Well, Nashville's been interesting, and in a lot of ways, I still feel like a tourist in my own hometown because I'm gone a lot. But it's a great place to be based out of. It's a wonderful music community.
Absolutely.
Despite what people believe, it's not just Broadway and country music.
Sure.
Though there is a lot of that. There's all kinds of stuff, and it's that kind of place where your next door neighbor, who you
Jam
meet after a
session.
year, you realize has a studio in his basement or whatever, you know, and it's just this whole thing. And there's great music going on everywhere. And then kind of the big reason for the move.
subculture is incredible.
The subculture is incredible. The record stores are incredible. Kind of the reason for the move, the biggest reason was for easily getting around the country. It's really difficult, as I was saying, to tour out of Denver. Touring out of Nashville, you can play in Atlanta and then drive home, or get around a little easier. So
it's more of a hub to be able to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I have met some amazing artists and some awesome people through the Dripping Springs songwriters that reside in Nashville. And I know Natalie Price and Rachel Avon just, have shown up there.
Yep.
And yeah, just a lot. Chris Moyse is out there.
Yeah, I love Chris.
Nick Nace used to be there. I guess he's hightailed it to Canada a couple of years ago. But yeah, just a lot of good people.
A lot of people down there for sure.
Yeah, I got a lot of necks to hug when I go because, yeah, that'll be excellent. Okay, so you are here today. You're going to be playing for us. You're going to be playing guitar.
Yeah, I brought my guitars. I couldn't fly with the keyboard.
You couldn't bring the keyboard.
Yeah, they let me borrow one at Folk Alliance, but I couldn't take it off campus, unfortunately. So I brought two guitars. Actually, they're made out of carbon fiber. Yeah, and they're very thin, so I can fly with two of them in the overhead compartment in one case.
Wow, I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, and the brand is Sydow, Sydow, which is my last name.
Any correlation?
There's no correlation that we know of.
How is that even possible?
Exactly.
How is that even possible?
Yeah.
I think you need to go on that show where they trace your roots or whatever, and that's crazy.
Well, they feel like an extension of family at this point, because on my wife and I's honeymoon, we went to Hawaii, and that's where they're based out of. So on the tail end, we stayed at the factory, and we stayed with the maker.
Get out!
Steve. Yeah.
Were you claiming familial relationships?
No, but they were. We chatted about it, and we thought there's got to be something somewhere, because there's not that many.
Yeah.
There's not that many Sydows, but they let me play whatever I wanted while we were there, and then I got a guitar from them at the end of the honeymoon.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, and ended up getting a second one a couple years later, because I played in a lot of open tuning as well.
Yeah, that's a fun story.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, and that makes you pause and scratch your head, because that's quite a coincidence.
Well, and these coincidences they're crazy, right? It's not like my last name's Taylor or Martin, and the person who makes the guitars, Steve Sydow, had a brother who's passed on, unfortunately, in Saskatoon, and I met him because I was playing a venue with my band.
You met the brother?
Yes, right down the block from where we were playing that night, and he saw his last name on the billboard of the venue.
Oh my gosh.
It's just yeah. It's
that's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
Now, remind everybody about your website and spell the name for people, because it's not like you think it would be.
Yeah, it's andysydow.com, Sydow.
Yeah, S-Y. So, very cool. Well, I think we've teased people enough, and I think that it would be really great if we let you show me those guitars and play some music for us.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Stay with us, guys. We're going to be right back.
When it ends, the leaves on the trees will all still look the same. The gavel on the table won't care who you blame. The secrets you once kept are no better than a claim. When it ends, she won't care who you really loved inside, or the plague between your guilt and your stupid pride. The way you nod your head and simply set aside. When it ends, lay me down under the stars in Los Angeles, and took my stone to the 405. Dig my hole by an army of marigolds, and always remember, these were the better days. These were the better days. When it ends, will heaven just unpack all your uncertainties, put an end to every sense of urgency? Or was it just another broke college philosophy? when it ends? Did you close your eyes and try your best to play along? Did you open doors just to stay where you belong? And did you hold out for something that's all but gone when it ends? Lay me down under the stars in Los Angeles and took my stone to the 405. Dig my hole by an army of marigolds and always remember, these were the better days. These were the better days. Lay me down under the stars in Los Angeles. Took my stone to the 405. Dig my hole by an army of marigolds and always remember, these were the better days. These were the better days.
Hey, Andy.
Well, hey there.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're
That's okay.
getting
Yeah.
ready for your set. I have to ask you, because we are in the makeup room, and this is where we ask all those deep, hard-hitting questions that
Okay.
everybody's burning to know.
Okay.
Sports teams, do you have a favorite one?
I do have a favorite sports team. I'm actually wearing the hat today. I'm a big fan of the Cincinnati Reds. They're a baseball team.
Go Ohio.
Yes, and I've never lived in Ohio. I grew up in Colorado, now live in Nashville, but my dad grew up in Ohio, so he had me watching Reds games as a little kid, and now it's a thing.
All right. Well, yay you. And I have a son in Ohio. So anyway, all right. Well, we will see you out here for your music set. Can't wait.
Sounds good.
This song's called Just Want You to Notice Me Again. I wanna be a Hollywood star, so when you're drinking with your friends, I'll be the poster at the bar. And as you finish off your lying glass of gin, I just want you to notice me again. Help paint my picture up on Highway 17, so when your boyfriend drives to work, he's thinking of me. I don't mean to pry or get under your skin. I just want you to notice me again. But if I was in high places, and I never let you down, hell, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us ain't about the riches or the fame. I just want you to notice me again. Maybe I'll be a guru and write my own rules, preaching how to live with just a few simple tools. And as you try to find yourself within, just want you to notice me again. Well, and you might see me in fancy magazines. I'll tell my story how I got these glamorous things. I swear to God, I won't try to rub it in. I just want you to notice me again. was in high places, I'd never let you down. Hell, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us ain't about the riches or the fame. I just want you to notice me again. I'll be a big lawyer, and when the courtroom's on the fence, I'll string the loophole in a capital offense. As you sit on the jury of an innocent man, I just want you to notice me again. Well, I just want you to notice me again. But if I was in high places, I'd never let you down. Well, if I could find a roof, I bet you'd still settle down. 'Cause the time that stands between us, there ain't just one thing to blame. I just want you to notice me again. This song is called Peaceful Summer Bird. It's funny how we whine while nature falls in line. It happens all the time. I just rarely look outside. Here at this park I take a pass. Lindbergh County's upper class, wearing suits in the grass, in slow motion moving fast. I'm just sitting on the quarter pipe at some city park, and I'm wondering who I am. My aching legs and my aching heart tell the rest of me, please don't start again. Oh, but who am I to earth? The lines have gotten blurred. Tell me, peaceful summer bird, living for the Friday meal, spinning someone else's wheel. It's hard to know what's real, and that's how everybody feels. Back when we were just the boys, cut off tees and corduroys, every sandcastle destroyed. We're all just victims of our joy. Now there's Pikachus and worldviews and monkeys dancing in tutus online. It's what I've become addicted to, moments taking years from me and you, and I cry, is this all I really am? It hit me where it hurts, peaceful summer bird. I knew this old man once, said his gray hair was a front, swore he used to be young. He made art, he had fun. He said, give yourself some grace and move at your own pace. This world will hit you in the face, running in the human race. Well, tell the truth, I feel alright. My temperature ain't all that high, I know. Dog, write me something temporary and tell me it's all very merry, please, and make me always feel blessed, like a bird in a nest in her Sunday best. One leg on the wire, two eyes hunting in the dirt, peaceful summer bird, singing without words, modulating up in thirds, peaceful summer bird. This is The Anxiety of Leaving. Here it comes again, that feeling that I just can't rest, and I don't want to anyway. Our last supper, then I pile up all the things I just barely put away. Airport in the morning always comes too soon. Taco Bell at 10 a.m., then another flight at noon. It's too soon, but I'll keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll stand out at the crossroads, get back on the track. Babe, I gotta keep up the illusion of my American dream, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. Night before, I shake and wonder what I am and who I'm doing this for. We both know that I could do so much less and give you so much more. Then you remind me this is what I love and it's your charm. Make me feel like I'm not selfish. Take me in your arms, that's your charm. But I'll keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll stand out at the crossroads and get back on the track. Babe, I gotta keep up the illusion of my American dream, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. What's this all worth to me? Chasing some fantasy that's only there when you're in every song. And I promise I'll never get too good at being gone. But I'll keep packing my bags like I'm never coming back, and I'll keep playing my part in the empire of the ants. Know that I'm not running, and I'll always wear my ring, but the anxiety of leaving always gets to me. This song's called In Love and a Hard Luck Sayer. I might be a broken record player, or I might be a hard luck sayer, or I might be just a lonely mind. Give me reason to toe the line, give me shelter from the sheltered kind, give me love that holds the tide. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride, so I'll settle down with you this time. me close so I won't let go. Hold me heavy through the ebb and flow, like a song on the radio. And if I ever lose my grip, take control of this sinking ship until I find my way back home. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride, so I'll settle down with you this time. My time comes to leave this land. Feel my heart, take my hand. One last time, I'll understand. Yeah, life goes by on a one-way ride. Life goes by on a one-way ride. Thank you. This last song is called Night Skin. Grab your jacket, fix your hair, say your goodbyes, let's get out of here. Take my sleeve, dear, take me home. Take me somewhere so I'm not alone. To old love stories already told. May we continue to be so bold. I feel like thunder, you feel free. I feel your night skin next to me. Lay my clothes down by the bed, reveal my secrets, rest my head. I don't need solemn, I don't want sweet. I need you with me, I need your human heat. To old love stories already told. May we continue to be so bold. I feel like thunder, you feel free. Feel your night skin next to me. in the crack shade, early light. It's time to go now, you'll be alright. Pick my shirt up off the floor, leave all impressions at the door. Two old love stories already told. May we continue to be so bold. You felt like thunder. Feel free. I feel your night skin next to me. Thank you very much. Are you running in the back streets? Are you running from the sirens' crow? Are you running from the big scene? Are you scared of what you don't know? Are you shooting at the wrong stars? Still chasing a childhood dream? Are you hiding on the night shift, just like they said you would? Are you waiting on some big lift, just a little misunderstood? Did you write your reasons down? If not, you probably should. Is there cause for some concern? Is there cause for some concern? Having trouble with your breathing? Another breakdown in your car? Did you miss out on a sweet thing? Are you the turtle in the race so far? Is everything I say a lie? Does everything I say sound mean? Is there cause for some concern? Is there cause for some concern? In another part of space, there always is a reason for the two of us to sit out by the pool. Where nothing needs forgiving, the bills are always paid, and your mother never needs a place to stay. I never knew how to keep the one thing that's always pushing you away. Beyond the shadows of our outstretched reflection are the things we need to hear but never say. 27 years of Hollywood dramatics with characters only kids would want to play. But when you stopped drinking, before I started drinking, there was a quiet peace living in the air. I never knew how to keep it's always pushing you away. Beyond the shadows of our outstretched reflection are the things we need to hear but never say. It's always pushing you away. Beyond the shadows of our outstretched reflection are the things we need to hear but never say.
Gone, and I'm weightless. Shadows from the sun protect my likeness. Do you feel it? It's like a lightness. It's coming on you. You're gonna like it now. Yo, you ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different. Yo, you ain't gone yet. Somewhere distant, there's something different, different My fight is on, and I'm frightless. I'm a falling sun. You know I got this. Do you feel it? It's like a lightness. It's coming on you. You're gonna like it now. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different.
I'm Lurleen Ladd, and I am the founder of Wavemakers Women in Music. I'm here with Wendy Colonna, and we are so proud to be on Creative's Cornerstone, featuring a segment on Wavemaker artists. Here you go, Wendy.
Hi, Lurleen. Hi, Key. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Key Dada.
Hi, friends.
Key Dada is one of our 5 for 5 grant winners of 2025, and she is an incredible musician, an incredible writer, and she also does production work. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit about, beyond the music, what's going on in your world?
So I'm the producer of Black Divas. That is a concert that is shot on PBS, distributed throughout the country and broadcast. It's a wonderful program featuring women, most of which are mothers, highlighting women's health, maternal health, and making sure the music sounds sensational, letting people know about who's here in Central Texas.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you.
And today you are going to perform.
Today, my name is Ghislaine Jean, if you want to know my government name. But my stage name is Key Dada. I'm part of Writers Against the Storm. And today, I'm going to be performing Black Girl Payday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Key Dada.
Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, well, where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say, what? Who could compete? Who could compete? Look at my speech, look at my speech. I live in a bubble, I'm living above you, be mad. I'm queen of the hustle, I'm queen of the hustle, believe that. Titties taste like cinnamon cake, chocolate Kit Kat, give me a break. Dipped in honey, give me my money, let me escape. Visit my properties and the estate, licking the golders all over my plate. Champagne gray, give me my bread and get out of my face. Giving them heat, giving them heat, giving them life while I'm walking the street. Buying out lemonades and it's sweet, crushing the lemons up under my feet. I'm complete, walking the temple, I live in a center where everything's level. Nothing getting into my mental, call it a magic wand, call it a pencil. I will turn you into blackberry juice. I know you're a seed and I will bury you. A harlot and a bralette, I ain't scared of you, cause I'm incredible. Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? My intellect moves better than the best of you. Mathematic equations, I'm a spectacle. Genie in the bottle, bring the message through. Agile magi with the milk, mama's breasts are full. Plentiful with the decibels. I'm not in the kitchen no more. Go give birth on the floor. Have my babies raid the safe. Grab the cake I bake and get a taste. I officially run the place. Let them hate, serve them face. No debate, break the base. Black girls get a break. Black girls get a take. Black girls get to jump, they round, shake, they shape in your face, ha. Black girls get a break, black girls get a take. Black girls jump, they shake, they shape in your face. And we're back. Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girls, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girls, when you wake up, say what? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday? Black girl, when you wake up, say what? Where's my payday?
Andy, thank you so much for being in the studio today. It was such a treat.
It was such a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm sorry, it's a reach, man. I am short and you are tall and this guitar is long. All right, so will you remind our viewers where they can go to find out all things you, and you can take the mic for that.
Well, I'm on all the social medias and things like that. But if you go to my website at andysydow.com, you can find tour dates and latest happenings there.
Beautiful. Thanks again. I'm so glad you were in Austin this weekend to be able to join us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Y'all, till next time. Bye.
We hope your new realtor plays drums in a band. We hope your new dentist is its front man. We hope live music always makes you proud. Just don't call the cops if you think it's too loud. South by South by South by Southwest. We hope you'll like it so much you'll move here just like the rest of us non-native Texans.